Hi, and welcome to the Ball Show. Balls, 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 balls.
Balls, balls, and nothing but balls. Balls. Today we're gonna talk about balls.
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 Balls. Okay, just kidding. We're not gonna be talking about balls.
We're gonna actually talk about one of my favorite countries. My favorite-ist of.
All the don't say that because then they're gonna ban you from America.
Why? And we're gonna talk about Canada. Because I love Canada so much.
Her obsession with Canada used to be random. Then I started to love Canada because I found out that it's just a great place to live. So now we share a love of Canada, but she loves it.
I want to go so bad. Vancouver, British Columbia. I'm moving there. Living there for 3 consecutive years. 1,095 days. Take the Canadian citizenship test.
She has this planned out.
I have
you guys planned out.
I want to move here, and I'm dead serious. I'm not even lying. And you know, how people always oh, I just want to live in New York for one point in my life. It's like that, but it's with Canada, and it's 10 times more serious, because I really want to go.
Canada.
So we're gonna talk about why Canada's great. Should we look at that list?
Yeah, I found a list of 300 reasons why Canada is great. But first, let's just talk about what's going on right now in the United States with the Supreme Court, about how they are reviewing DOMA, which, if you guys don't know, DOMA is that marriage will be viewed in the eyes of the federal government when it comes to when people die and getting the benefits. Marriage will always be viewed between a man and a woman, which we don't agree with.
No. We are straight but not narrow.
Anyway, you know where they don't have to worry about that? Canada.
Right? Because Canadians accept everyone. It's freaking legal there.
I could do a whole other rant video about gay marriage because I just don't think we can call ourselves a free country if not all of our citizens are free.
That's
We're not gonna get into that.
That is right. You better preach.
Canada is a free country. And if you go through your history textbooks and you look at all the wars or whatever and they talk about who's involved in the wars, you never see Canada's name.
Explain that, history class.
If I ever become president, I'm just going to be let's talk with the leaders of Canada and see what they're doing because they're obviously doing something right and then make the United States just like that.
But then it won't be like Canada.
We can just sell the United States to Canada.
Can we do that?
Make us beautiful.
Make us a good country. The thing is that we're not even joking. Canada's really a good place. I really want to live there. I want to go. You don't hear anything about Canada.
Nothing bad.
They're not
happens
complaining about this right now. You want to know why? Because it's already legal.
They don't have any problems with guns because they realize that guns are stupid. And
apparently you told me, actually. She told me that some people in Canada sleep with their doors unlocked, their house doors unlocked because it's so safe there.
There's somebody coming into my basement.
Right. Okay, they invented hockey, basketball, the telephone, TV. No, cable TV. Cable TV. Cable. That's important. And there are over 2 million Canadian patents. What does that mean? Patents? Patents? Patents?
Patents?
Patents. Yeah, she knows how to say it. I don't.
We are one of the G7 countries. What does that mean?
I don't know, but I think it's good. It's a lot of reasons. Canada doesn't have the highest national debt the U.S. does. Ha! Ha! They literally said ha. We are one of the only countries that can put up with Americans. Oh, yeah, I can't even put up with my own kind. We have a low crime rate.
Sleeping with their doors unlocked.
Right. We can understand American English, well, most of us anyway. They also speak French.
French is a fun language.
Right. Canada is easy to spell and easy to pronounce. It really is.
Canada.
It's fun to say. And Canadians are polite. You know who's not polite? New Yorkers. You know where New York is? It is in America. I've heard that New Yorkers, are they polite? I've heard that they're not. I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't matter. America doesn't have polite people like Canada does. We have one of the top education systems. That's why I'm going to college there. I'm planning that out. Canada is one of the fastest growing populations in the world. And they are introduced...
I thought China did.
They introduced peacekeeping. You want to know why? Because they want to keep the peace between people.
Peace with balls.
Equality, you guys. Come on. We have nice cities. We have clean cities. Our government pays for medicine. In other words, no hospital bills. What? We are at peace with many countries. We are the leader in telephone technology. We have better technology than the U.S. That's probably true. We made those dinosaurs in Jurassic Park. We are not stupid. Reason 29, they're not. We invented refining. Canada has more clean water than any other nation. Canada is a free and democratic society. Hockey is Canada. Canada is hockey. Yes. We know how and when to use the word a. See? Look at that. I want to learn how to use that and everything. And they have the world's longest street. And we are the great world leaders with our beer. And Canadians are 300% less likely to be murdered than Americans. 300% less likely. It's not 100, not 200. It is 300, you guys. Come on.
300 is a big number.
That is percent. Like, come on.
That's like a lot of lives that won't be taken. It's like nobody can rival like Canada's awesome because like whenever I talk about like economy, healthcare, they have healthcare for everyone in Canada. They and like you just can't complain about Canada. It's safer.
But how do you like? I can't complain about it. I want to live there. I want to go.
Do you want to hear the haiku limerick that I wrote about Canada? There once was a Canadian named Paul who wasn't very Canadian at all. He couldn't play hockey, he'd much rather be a jockey, for he wasn't at all very tall.
Oh, I wrote one about Canada too. I said there once was a girl named, Skylar Reese was from Vancouver. She was so popular, everyone knew her. But one day in class, she loudly passed gas. Now she's lonely and lives in a sewer.
I wouldn't live in a sewer in Vancouver because some nice person will let you into their home and they would make fun of you for farting.
I know that's
They'd
right.
They'd
probably just be like, "Oh, we farted too.
We can fart together because we're Canadian."
Because equality. Remember, kids, Canada's always the best choice.
If you have to choose Canada. No more Team Switzerland. Team Canada, forever and always.
That's a good song by Parachute.
It's also a song by Taylor Swift.
Dang.
And if you live in Canada, we're jealous.
And we hope we didn't offend you in any way, because we're seriously, like, I really do want to live there. Like, I'm not even kidding. So, stay Canadian, stay proud, and equality. Hello. Oh, is my hair ratchet? I can't be looking bad on the internet.